Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday evening, 8 p.m., and you're listening to the home of Commodore 64 remixes, Slay Radio. Let us spice up your evening with Slaygon's incoherent ramblings.
Anywho Hazel.
And Ziona's pro dance moves. To the best selection of remixes, sits, and demo scene tracks. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this thing. Slay tuned.
Hoodly-dum.
Hello.
People are asking if our video streams are working today. Do they seem to work?
They seem to work, yes.
And we have slightly new setup with the cams and with the studio and new arrangements. So hello and welcome everyone. It's the 7th of May. I had to think. But now I know. It's the 7th of May, 2020. And yeah, confirmed the video stream is up and running, and we are up and running on the audio relays as well.
Yay!
And I think that we managed to set those lights way better than they used to be. So hopefully next week, we do a test show now, of course, and next week we can really expect instant remedy with all the working setup and the new things. We might even have new tables until then. So
hopefully, yes.
We are not sure.
Ordered 3 tables, but only got the actual table, the top part of the table, no legs or anything.
Who would have thunk?
When was it? Monday?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So yeah, on the 13th, I think the rest arrives, annoyingly so.
I kind of find it funny. Like, who orders only a top of a table? Like, really?
Nobody, I think.
Exactly. I think so too. So this seems a bit weird. But yeah, other than that, we are doing good, I guess. And how are you doing, everyone? Hopefully still okay-ish in the home kind of, all the homework and all the home office,
homework
and home office, and yeah, I know.
You don't get any dessert if you don't do your homework first.
Then what would be my homework?
I don't know. You said homework.
Yeah, I know.
I just filled in the rest. And Conrad on YouTube says wider angles. No, it's the same angles as before, or the width of the angle width is the same. Just pointing different directions now. Or well, this camera is pointing a different direction now. It used to point that way towards the wall. So if we look at the overview now, it looks a bit different.
Yay.
Now we're actually sitting right next to each other. So
yeah, that's kind of fine because I can just reach you right now. It's kind of way better because if we look at each other, now we actually can have a conversation.
Now we can have a proper conversation, yes.
Fantastic. So yeah, we're heading somewhere.
And if you have your headphones on, I can just reach over and do that.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I tend not to notice sometimes when something is going on.
Especially if you start reading RC or something.
Especially then, yeah. Some people are better than with multitasking, and some people are worse.
Oh, right. People didn't see this. Like I can poke her ear from here.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
Because it's fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So today is a request show, and what you also can expect that we will have a new remix news edition made by Leo. So I guess around 9-ish.
Yep.
Around 9-ish, you can hear all the past month's new remixes, or at least short snippets of them. So we will kind of introduce that as well. And we have an exclusive too for today from, should I say, or later?
From Peter Clark.
Yeah, from
Nobody
Peter
said
Clark.
it.
Yay. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, stay tuned for that one as well. And I thought that we should kickstart the show with something almost brand new. Yeah, almost brand new, because it's the 7th today. So it was released 3 days ago. I already cannot count, seriously. 3 days ago on RKO, and it's Dr. Future, and he did a new Great Giana Sisters remix.
Pepperlink. Pepperlink. Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What?
No, just checking. The connection dropped on my iPad here for the thingy.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, well, it's fine now.
Okay. Well, okay then. If we are fine.
We are fine.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Are we okay?
Yes, we are okay. We are fine.
And I forgot to mention that Martin Land asked for the previous track to be played, and what?
Oh yeah, okay. Just reading some comments on Facebook. Jonas Villadsen does the emoticon. I guess because we ruined his lights.
We are so sorry, Jonas. Really.
Michael Wilhagen says, but no staircase anymore. No more lurking cats.
Oh, yeah, right. Now you won't see when they are kind of coming into the room, unless maybe on the overview camera. But there's no guarantee that you will notice them. So Well, we are very sorry. So Martin Land said, okay, on behalf of Crowd Guy, who can't join us at the moment, but who will listen to everything later, I requested for him the Great Giant Sister Subtune 5 by Dr. Future from RKO. That's what he wrote. So actually, Crowd Guy said that, not Martin Land. So yeah, not confusing at all. But hi, Crowd Guy. Like even now, hi. If you watch us later, and thanks, lovely people. Yay! Thank you as well. Love, because well, he sent the heart kind of icon. I have to tell you that this setup feels a bit better, actually.
It does, but there seems to be a consensus that there needs to be a cat cam. So we will hook that up at some point. And they can actually enter the room. It's just that the camera is not aimed that way. So
horrible.
Yeah. So you will see them on the thingy, this view. That view.
Yeah. I guess now I bet that this is why you will look for another cam, because
I have one in the shelf.
Right. Okay.
We're gonna use that for the interview with Instant Remedy next week.
Okay then.
Okay then.
How was your past week?
My past week was busy. Been doing this shit in here.
Yeah, that is very true. I know that, but maybe you want to share some details with the others you don't know. Or we don't know.
No, I've just been working and doing this thing here in the spare time. So, yeah.
Good job. Very good job.
Just need to take everything off of these tables and put the new tables in. We're going to have a whole row of tables going from this end all the way to that wall and then all the way down that way. So the DX7 will go on there, and I think the mixer will scoot a little bit. So the tractor controller, which is currently not in the room, will go next to you over there somewhere, I think, or between us somewhere.
Yeah,
here.
Very good choice.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll fiddle around a little bit and see.
And I'd like to point out how beautiful animation is running in the background that was done by Slaygon. It is behind me. That is just so nice. And now we are almost at the position where we can actually start like the daily news. What happened today?
Well, we will have remix news.
We will have remix news, and it is made by Lea. So yeah, I'm very excited already about it. And I was wondering, yes, what's going on Facebook?
Jason says, I got an alert that Slay Radio was nude. So I arrived here with much hand sanitizer and lube.
Oh. You got an alert that we were nude. Okay.
Well, that's Boswank, so...
yeah,
whatever alerts he got is probably in his mind.
Right. He must be horny today. Should I play instead, like the next request that I already prepared?
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, but Boswank says, DHS, bad girls need love too. Yes, Erica, a real request and also really pervy. Haha, I love you guys. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Like he introduces this song like we don't know it by heart.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Never, ever. Dr. Fika Lover, by the way.
You know, bad girls need love too. Come over here. Give me your hand. Ooh, you are a bad boy, aren't you? Let me such a good girl. What's my reward? Do I get a treat now?
Hi.
Hi.
The guys are saying that the highs still sound strange, said Martin Land. Can't quite put my finger on it, he said. Would have to get my linear headphones too harsh, I'd say. It's not an EQ problem, I don't know. Well, if nobody else hears it, forget about it. And then Spavach said also that, as I said, it has an Amiga Paula vibe to it. Maybe it's a hidden sign, a hint that Slay Radio is switching to Amiga remixes.
No.
No.
Let's see if we can do that.
So are you testing now the high range?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how does it sound now, people?
I couldn't hear anything on that. Then again, I'm not wearing my headphones, so I don't know.
And maybe
sorry.
No, maybe the problem is not audible on our end. Maybe it's audible on their end only.
Yeah, maybe it's the encoding or some shit. We do broadcast in 224 kilobits, so maybe we need to up that to 320 or something to retain some of the high end, or more of it rather. And also, is this a problem on the video streams only or on the regular relays as well? Because the compressors are different on those two sources.
Yeah, I guess it would be great to know. So yeah, everyone, if you want to give feedback from the audio streams and from the video streams, that would be useful. Because we might not hear what you hear. We certainly didn't last week when we started the show.
No, and I didn't wear any headphones. Hold on. 1, 2.
Yeah, but that wouldn't help. Last week, I mean. That wouldn't help if you would wear headphones, because we got like ourselves back, but they got the 44 kilohertz us.
Yeah, but we fixed that later on.
Yes, exactly. On
And
the relay,
Andrew
it also
says-
sounds strange on the highs.
Huh?
On the relay, it also sounds strange on the highs.
Mm-hmm. So on both.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
What can we do about it?
I don't know. I need to have a listen to it and see if I can identify what it might be.
Okay.
And
So-
also, is it our voices alone, or is it the music as well? Andrew Kroll says, sounds okay to me. Okay then. Cool.
Martin said, I'm on relay free. There's even a gurgling in the mid frequencies, and if it's audible on these poor little active speakers, it's definitely there. So,
Gurgling.
gurgling. Gurgling in the mid frequencies. Okay, then. Well, how about us having a look or a listen? Rather a listen, I would say. And meanwhile, we would play some sort of music there. What do you think?
No, I'll just listen to that next, tomorrow, I guess, to see if I can find what the problem might be.
Yeah, but we can...
Michael Wilhagen says, video stream sounds fine. Sounds fine to me, but then again, I'm half deaf and listen at relatively high volume, says Tanak.
If we could check it out now, we could still correct the things. So that is why it would be great not to wait with
maybe.
it until tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
Stream sounds good, says Naviar Videos. Naviara. And Leah also says, sounds okay to me, sir.
Okay, that's great to hear. Okay, then, let's play Max Levine's request.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
The DHS and Max Headroom Orbital 3241 elevator mix. Yay.
Elevator.
Immortal says, oh, blip, 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 blip. Immortal says that I also hear this noise in between tracks. It's only on shows. Never heard it on the rotational.
Oh, no wonder. There's not many microphones in the rotational. And besides,
no, he refers to our voices. You don't get it.
No, I didn't get it because, slow.
And Wildhagen said that the web radio relay, comparing the web radio relay and the video stream, the web radio is a little boosted in a frequency above 4K.
It's a little boosted here and there. It's kind of automatic EQ, 5-band EQ, 5-band compressor, and stereo widening, and it's audio repair. You name it, it's in there. It's a weird little thing.
Weird little thing.
Yeah. At some point I'll kind of show it to you guys, click around a little bit in the interface and show you what it actually does. It's interesting.
Yeah. And Up64 reminded us that we have to remember Florian Schneider from Kraftwerk, who died on cancer.
Yeah.
My newsfeed was full of that.
72 or 73? Something like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, not young, but still not that old.
Yeah, but still Kraftwerk.
And still Kraftwerk. Yep. So, a lot of people paid their respects on the news feed, like everywhere, I guess. So.
Yeah, an icon.
Yeah, icon has left Earth. Yep, this year is, as I kind of posted today, Back to the Future meme, where Professor says to Marty, just not 2020, don't set it to 2020. Yeah, good point taken. Hopefully they never will.
Yeah, well, would be nice if they could pop by and we could say hello and then they can fuck off again.
Yeah, they would have to fuck off very fast, to escape from the virus.
Yeah, just leave a hoverboard and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I could leave with the hoverboard. Actually, there were like videos, some videos on YouTube or on Facebook, I think, where they have shown a very similar object and it was looking kind of realistic.
Yeah, I don't think they have managed that yet.
Yeah, right now we are there at the video technology that you probably should never believe anything that you see, and this is still just the beginning, I guess. So Martin asks, any Kraftwerk remix on RKO? Well, if someone did a SID out of it, then I think there could be a remix, because this is the basic rule of RKO, that you have to have a SID of the song and then you can just have a remix.
Didn't Macke do a Kraftwerkish kind of a thing? What the fuck was that called again?
Gamma Sutra has a Kraftwerk mix of Motor Massacre. Macke did Crazy Comets.
Yeah, that's the one, I think.
Oh, definitely. That is an amazing piece. Should I play it now?
Yes.
Because
Comet non-stop.
Totally. It's one of my earliest favorites. So let's give it a play now.
Comets dancing all around to the electronic sound. Aber kein Kometen can like me dance to the melody. Kometen kommt aus outer space, carrying a foreign race. foreign races can't like me. Dance to the melody. Non-stop comet action will lead to mass destruction. Non-stop comet invasion, an alien sensation. Non-stop comet invasion, an alien sensation. Non-stop comet action will lead to mass destruction. Comets dancing all around to the electronic sound. Aber kein Kometen can like me. Dance to the melody. Kometen kommt aus outer space, carrying a foreign race. But foreign races can't like me. Dance to the melody. Non-stop comet action will lead to mass destruction. Non-stop comet invasion, an alien sensation.
Yay! Comment non-stop, crazy comments by Maki.
Comet non-stop.
Yeah, the track is from 2002, if I remember correctly. I hope so. Crazy. Come on.
Matt Ricardo says, "Evening, folks. Macca good."
Yeah, it is always good.
Oh,
Yes.
and Leia says Macca good as well. Obviously, because Macca good.
As always. Yep.
Evening, Max Levine.
Hi, Max. Very nice to see you. We already played your request, by the way. Hope that you didn't miss it. But still, the night is young, and still we might have a lot of slots for requests. So we don't know it yet. But I lined up a few requests at least. That's good, I guess.
That is good. We do have a few in, so that's also good. But there's, like you said, more slots. Not that we have slots, but yeah, whatever.
Not that we have slots, but we have slots still. And then later on, we might not have slots. So request now, because later on, we will never know.
We do have slots for requests.
We do, yes.
But there is no guarantee they will be played.
Well, there is never a guarantee, obviously, because our time is limited, but we will try. We aim for it.
Yeah, we'll try.
Or have I missed something again?
No.
Okay, that's
You
good
haven't.
to hear. What I'm currently missing is a hairdresser, I think, but I still don't dare to just go out randomly, and yeah, not really. Not going to happen. Yeah, be responsible, people. As
Yeah, I had
usual.
kind of a dentist appointment scheduled, but I cancelled that. I'll reschedule that for later.
If it's not super urgent, then I guess it's understandable.
No, it was just a checkup, like polish teeth and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, from time to time it's nice to do, at least once per year or something.
Yeah, that's I kind of have a standing thing, schedule thingy with them.
Standing schedule thingy.
Yeah, it's a standing appointment, it's called. So once a year, I go and do that.
Aha.
Aha.
Aha. Now we learned it too. And they are not that far from here, you lazy ass.
Has nothing to do with laziness.
I know, they are good as well, obviously.
They are. But actually, the first time they cancelled on me, because the lady who was supposed to do that was sick.
Oh, that is sad indeed.
It's a bit unusual to sit like this.
To sit like this?
Yes, an office chair instead of my cozy sofa type thing.
Do you feel like you are in an office right now? Like at your workplace?
Like your work stuff all over the place. Like it's like monitors everywhere. And laptops and shit.
And Tanak is asking, I've been meaning to ask, what's the story behind the new visualizations while music is playing? Aside from the spectrometer that runs real time, are the other two visualizations video files or rendered real time also?
They are not real time or anything like that.
Not
they
at this
rendered,
time, at least.
They are not rendered real time. Put it that way. They are rendered in Blender pre-show
prepared,
time.
Boiled, rendered.
Takes, the thingy. What's it? This one. I think it took 6 hours to render the bugger. Something like that. Yeah, 24 frames per second and all of that shit.
Yep, and he always comes up with something new. So, and during those times, he is learning Blender as well. So he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good to have a hobby.
Yeah.
I mean, a secondary hobby, and a tertiary
or a third hobby.
Yeah, tertiary hobby.
Yeah, it is good. The fun part is when it's like after midnight, and he has his enormously big monitor, which all of a sudden switches to complete brightness, and then I just want to kill it with fire, because my eyes cannot stand this white background things. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, but
it's not good.
But it's very nice what you do with it, so I totally appreciate what you do.
Well, I did that thing with Blender.
Yeah,
the monitor there.
That thing there, and it's really nice. I love it. Totally. You wanted to create the illusion that it blends into the background, so no one knows what it is. But still, it's cool.
Not really. I just thought it would be kind of cool if it did. You can see it's a monitor now because it's too bright.
Yeah, but it's a really nice one. One of my favorite animations from you. So yeah. Well, we have a next request. Lord of Crystalic wants to hear Ghost and Goblins and Instant Remedy. And he will be our guest for real next week. Yeah.
For real?
For real! This would be the password right now. For real! you like it? And how did you like it?
That was an excellent track. Heard it many times.
Many. And now we can talk to each other because we are there for real. Yay! I'm so glad about that.
Meet in the
finally.
middle. Put your hands through to my screen. It's just a weird collection of lots of hands.
Oh my God. I wonder what Jonas has to say about that. Okay, then we are turning back to the cam.
Well, yeah, we kind of ruined his moody light and everything. So, yeah. The problem with these cameras is that they are not very light sensitive, so we can actually do lower lighting, but they get very, very grainy and stuff. So I wanted to increase the light in here a little bit. Next step, I guess, would be to look at options for these cameras. There are ways, what are they called again? They were called, hold on, Kurokesu. They reworked the casing for the webcam, so you can put real lenses on them, so you get a bit of depth of field and stuff like that. So when you get some real glass in there, you can actually lower the lights a little bit.
Yeah.
But the real solution, obviously, is to get real cameras with real sensors and stuff like that. So, yeah.
You just ordered these.
Just ordered what?
Just ordered them like a year ago or something.
Yeah,
I know.
a year ago.
A year is a long time anyway. And the time is approaching 9 when we will have the remix news.
Yes.
Are you prepared for that?
I am.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm so prepared for it too. Totally. Yeah, but I guess that's how updates happen. So a year ago or 1.5 years ago, we didn't even have video broadcast, and then he ordered cameras, and right now more developed cameras and LED lights and light rings in the background. And sorry, Jonas, I liked your lights as well. It's just they were a bit dark for these settings, I think, a bit for these cameras. So I have no doubts that if we would have like better cameras, probably they would be good.
Actually, let me just do this quick. This is the room. There's my Nook that is actually doing the streaming. And then there's some LED strips in the ceiling, and as you can see, I only taped them to the roof yet, or ceiling, because I'm just testing. So yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, and in this one, this camera is one of the shitty ones. You can actually see how fucking grainy they are when it's a bit dark.
Are we?
Oops. Hey! Effects! Whee!
Are you missing some sort of
off.
live events? So we create some. There was this Facebook meme that there was a lot of a field of grain, and with all the lights in the background, and then there was a comment under it that you could actually guess that you are missing concerts if you look at this as a big concert event.
Yeah, it's
and
like
it totally looked like it. So, hey Morty!
Hey Morty!
New studio looks sweet, he says. Thank you, Morty.
Thanks.
Hi, Matus. There are like things happening on the IRC, but for a while I didn't check, so now I'm realizing everything at the same time. Hi, Marlene on Facebook.
Hello, Marlene.
The only thing I don't see is YouTube, so you have to supervise YouTube for me.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will do that. I'm just doing this for now. Hold on. There
Holding
we go.
on.
And we can do the picture you mentioned. That one.
Ah, yeah, indeed.
It's basically the text under there is that if you see a concert in this image, you've been inside too long or some shit like that.
let us say it is true, right? So
Kind of, yeah. That's the first thing I saw as well.
yeah. Well, it very much looks like that the summer events will have to be also postponed so far. So, Rock Party got officially cancelled, which would happen at the start of August. But, well, I don't know what Martin has said yesterday. We had a little chat, like after Bozz's Hum show, that there might be something later or postponed, but we don't know that. So
Bozz's Hum show?
Hump show. I know, right? Hump
Hemp show?
hemp show. Hi, Buzz.
I guess he would love a hemp show.
Let's just play a track.
Let's.
Lord Evil wants to hear Mackey and Tuneful 8, which is a brand new song by Mackey.
Good.
Should we come back after this with the remix news?
Yes. So
Yay!
straight after this, we go into remix news.
Yay.
These are the RKO and Amiga remixes for the month of April 2020.
In the news this time, we have 1 new Amiga remix and 8 C64 remixes, for the total of 9 tunes. So get ready to rumble! Despite Part 2 is a remix by JLD, composed by Sami Seppo, also known as Rock. If you can listen to this remix without at least stomping your feet to the rhythm, there's got to be something wrong with your feet. Cause this short and sweet remix makes me wanna dance. Breitbandkatze, Tune 2, Voodoo Remix by Vacek, composed by Mr. Wardinsky, also known as Praiser. This is an interesting remix where headset is a must, and a really nice mix of heavy beats and nice vocals. Turrican 3 Scrapyard 1 Amiga remix by Dr. Future, composed by Chris Hulsbeck. Dr. Future posted his first remix back in 2001, and now 94 remixes and 19 years later you can enjoy Dr. Future's take on Turrican 3.
Whoopsie? What the hell? I do not know what happened there.
This
Hold
is
on.
why we do a test show.
2001, and now 94 remixes and 19 years
Let's try
later
this
you can
again.
enjoy Dr. Future's take on Turrican 3.
Test show, right? So sorry about that. We will sort things out. Yeah. Don't be that upset. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get back to it.
Well
You're gonna
done.
find a
God
proper
damn it.
player that doesn't shut them down itself. The player, our player, has shut down itself.
It's directly.
Dr. Future posted his first
directly
remix
from,
back in
my
2001,
own
and now
file
94
hosting.
remixes and 19
So,
years later
let's try
you
this
can enjoy
again.
Dr. Future's take on Turrican 3. Tuneful 8 is a remix by Mackie, composed by Marcus Klein, also known as Elman. It's been 10 years since Mackie's last remix on RKO. I'm sure I'm not the only one that is happy he is back and with a new remix. An uplifting summer tune. Foreign Girl, a remix by Wobbler, composed by Steven Diemer, aka Amen. Wobbler has been active on RKO since 2000 and is what we call a golden veteran. Even though it's not my cup of tea, it might be just a flavor you prefer. Gem X Round B by Black Snail is this newcomer's first remix on RKO. It is composed by the lovely Chris Hulsbeck. It's another danceable remix here for all you Slayers. Keep them coming, Black Snail. Next we have a Ghost and Goblins, a remix by Colmar, composed by Mark Cooksey. This is Colmar's second remix so far this year. That makes it a total of 35 remixes on RKO. War is the second remix by V. Kaufman. It is composed by Mr. Rob Hubbard. The first 2.5 minutes, it's like, what is this kind of feeling? But then the guitars kick in and it's all good. It's sweet and rockalicious. My favorite for the month of April is Hessian, title theme, epic vocal soundtrack, a remix by Anthony Walters. Composed by Necropolo and Lasse Omi, aka Cadaver. This is Antoni's fourth remix on RKO. An excellent remix, fab mixing and amazing vocal, and it gives me that fairy tale feeling. 12 points from Norway. As always, I would like to encourage people to visit remix.cred.org and amigaremix.com to listen and vote. Keep the remix scene alive. Till next time, take care.
That was Remix News with Liam. Back to Slay Radio headquarters.
this was going for Tab 64, and this was Gamma Sutra and Motor Massacre Kraftwerk mix. Kraftwerk. Yep. And yeah, excellent work, Lev. Thank you so much for the remix news section again.
Thank you.
We love it. We absolutely love. And I think it's such a great thing that someone finally summarizes what's happening on the remix scene every month. So
yes. Excellent. Yeah. And Lala had a good suggestion from last time. He posted a comment on the last one we uploaded. It would be excellent if the name actually was there still, because first I just had the flash in and flash out kind of thing, and then the name wasn't there while the track was playing. So I added that and a little thingy mabob that kind of plays the waveform while the thing is going.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully that ticks some boxes from Lala.
You couldn't help yourself. You had to improve this too, do you?
Of course.
Of course. And CJ Warlock just joined on IRC, and he said that I was just about to watch something relaxing on YouTube after garden work, and then I saw Slay Radio live stream is on. I just had to click it. You guys won't let me relax, haha.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
We're so sorry.
So sorry. Not.
Absolutely. And Martinland also shared a very interesting story here. Today I scared a couple of elderly people here in Graz. Heard one scream
in their face.
Hang on, because I drove complete with mask and biker hand gloves through a fountain, 4 jets from the ground underneath a mesh, 2 meters high each, in broad sunshine. Was complete wet afterwards, and went to the supermarket. Haha, have been at the bloody bank before. That was such a relief. After, yeah, I mean, at first I thought that the elderly folks got scared of his mask, but then I kind of had to reread again what I'm reading. So
yeah, it's more like, what the fuck is that crazy person doing?
And from the mask, I don't
think
that
get back to your kitchen, to living room, and dance on the table. You normal person, you.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like by the masks, the funny thing is that I still see here on the street like very few people in masks. And I know about countries where they look at you very strangely if you are not wearing masks at the moment. So
yeah, here it's more like, because nobody else is wearing a mask. Nobody wants to wear one because then they would be different.
Yeah, right. But
you're not supposed to stick out in Sweden.
Oh, come on, it's not that. But how about those people who want to express themselves with what they wear? And they can wear anything.
Almost anything.
Well, okay, almost anything.
It's within, they are expressing themselves within the bounds of be like everyone else.
Oh, come on, really?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
Yes. Because Swedes are stupid.
No, I think that it's like you can be extreme even with your look. You can better be, well, like not better be, but you can be more extreme here than
depends
from
on
where I come from.
It depends on what you mean with extreme.
I don't know. Maybe wearing latex things on the street, or I don't know, leather pants, or
but you need to put that into context. Everyone else is doing that, or some other people at least are doing that as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I don't know.
So you have that as your clique of people that you belong to, so to speak. So you're not unique. If you're unique, then you stick out too much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then again, we have some people who kind of thrive in that sort of thing, and they want to stick out. So as soon as someone else starts to do what they do, they stop doing it and find something else to do.
Oh. And then I cannot color my hair to blue without...
Of course you can.
Without looking like strangely at me?
No, of course you can.
Or how does it work? I didn't perceive it such a big problem, to be honest.
Ask Jenny, who regularly dyes her hair purple. Same thing.
Purple is a great color.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Blue and purple, kind of same thing.
Malthus, the other nasty one. If you want to wear a mask in Sweden, you should walk around with your dick hanging out, Slaygon. That way, no one will notice your mask. Did he ever do that, Ziona?
She wouldn't know.
I never know.
I actually went out today to the shop. So yeah, I was not wearing a mask. But I might wear a mask tomorrow. Just saying.
You might wear a mask?
Yes. Means if I wear a mask, I'm not wearing pants.
Ah, that's sexy. That can work. It depends where you go with them, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think so.
CJ Warlock asks, what's with the black bar-shaped gap? How is it that your head levitates above your body?
Yeah, that's cool. It's we kind of experimenting a little bit. So I'm practicing to become a magician. I seem to have missed something in the instruction book, so I need to go back and read it again, I think.
Yeah, please give me back my head. I need it still for a while at least.
No, but I need your head.
Will you make my head yours? Okay then. I guess we should play a request then.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Luna wants to hear the Funk and Dominator Extended Atmos remix, which is Dominator. It's a long track. It's 9 minutes, so we might play the first 6 minutes or the first 9. You want to escape from your duties, do you?
What duties? I've done my fucking duties. Look around.
So the rest of the duties are on me to speak, right? Okay then.
Perform monkey!
Okay, got it. what a wonderful track. And the thing is with this that the point is happening like after 6 minutes or so. So I kind of forgot that fact. So
it works itself up to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nicely, might I add.
Absolutely. And Borat said an interesting thing on Facebook. We are just starting opening up here. From tomorrow on, we can have 50 people events. From 15th June, 200 people. All with the 1 meter rule. Oh my god.
1 meter rule,
I
that's
really
interesting.
Hope that nothing will change and BitLive will happen this year as well.
Especially for the venue, BitLive usually is in Norway. Have a 1 meter rule. You can you can put maybe 50 people in there.
Yeah,
that's gonna be weird.
That might be a bit challenging, but hang on, BitLive is still in October.
Bad.
Good, bad.
Awesome.
Good, bad, awesome. No, it's BitLive is still October, and I do believe that if there is like any events that I could hope for this year, that would be BitLive and X.
Yeah.
So I just really hope that nothing comes in our way.
Yeah, let's hope there's no second coming of this fucking thing.
Well, there will be second coming, I think, but it depends how we handle it. So
hopefully not as severe as this first one. Now, apparently, there's some fucking mutations on this thing. So let's hope it's not getting that bad.
Let's hope.
Getting boring now.
Yeah, indeed. And I think it's a bit brave to open up the things, but here's the thing: in other countries, it's happening as well. Like
Italy.
Yeah, Hungary. They kind of started to realize, I guess, or maybe they just kept it this way, that first they freed a lot of hospital beds. And now they kind of will get back to the mild way of treating this, but they were very, very strict actually about the fact that if you want to go to countryside and sleep there, you cannot do that. For instance, like I don't know how they check it out. I just told to my friends that I don't think that they can check the people.
Yeah, but why couldn't you do that? Is it because there was restrictions on travel, or
they assume that since the capital, basically Hungary is the capital, even if like 10 million people are there and 2 million in Budapest, but they assume that in the capital the people are more close to each other still. They are less likely to avoid each other, and since they have the most people diagnosed, they don't want them to go to the countryside and keep like going on the infection and all of that.
Yeah,
so
spread it to rural areas, I guess.
Yeah, and of course you have to spend like the 14 days in quarantine if you go to the country, which is like in several countries right now. And I really don't know when I'm going to visit my family again, because it's kind of, one thing that is okay that we can work from home, but seriously.
Yeah, if there's even airlines left at the end of all this.
Yeah, that is the other thing that I'm just really hopeful that they will survive somehow, because that would suck even more if we would have to like have a train ride like within 1,800 kilometers all
That's
the time.
Like, what, 11, 12 hours, something like that, or 14
even
or
more,
something like that.
Even more, an entire day.
I think I checked it out at some point. Maybe it was some other destination. I can't remember now.
Yeah, Malthus said that here in Germany they plan on reopening hotels again. Only thing is that the room must be left empty for 7 days after each customer, so the virus has time to die. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, from what I heard, it's surviving something between like 1 to 4 days or something, but there might be surfaces.
It depends on what kind of surfaces it is. Apparently hard surfaces like metal and stuff like that, it survives longer. Cardboard, cloth, that sort of thing, like the things you would find in a hotel room generally. Although they do have lamps and switches and shit like that.
Yeah.
I can get I don't know, spray the rooms with alcohol. And then the next guest comes in and licks the walls because alcohol.
Oh my God. Not everybody is so crazy about alcohol like you are.
I'm not booking a fucking hotel.
Well, I do that more often. That is very true.
Yes, you do.
Oh my God.
Scott Brion says, that's an awesome tune. Yes, it was.
Yeah, totally agree. Well, we will see what will happen, but I really have high hopes for autumn, at least.
Yeah.
Summer is kinda lost right now. I mean, in my head, at least, I think that we really have to sit on our asses still for a little more while. But autumn, really hoping for that. So
Yeah, I'm unsure what to do with my vacation now. It's not that I usually go traveling or anything on my vacation. I just like to have 4 weeks of not having to do anything.
yeah,
It's just chill, no work, no nothing, no places to be, no people to meet, no nothing.
yeah, exactly. And of course, the vacation plan was asked like very, very early on at the companies. I guess not only by us, but by you too. It's hard to answer to that question because, well, it very well might be that there's just no point to take them like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to see forward right now, but from what I assume, certainly until August, probably the situation won't change that much. I don't see it changing, at least. So we will see.
Yeah, we will see. What do you got on there?
I got Malthus's request lined up.
Hello, Malthus!
Yay! Hi, Malthus. And he wants to hear Aliens by Hazel.
What? Indians?
Aliens
Oh.
by Hazel. What was
Indians.
not understandable?
Indians, aliens, whatever.
Aliens. I said aliens. What was
Yes, you
wrong?
did. I wasn't listening. When do I ever listen to you anyway?
Exactly.
nothing back here.
Look, I'm telling you, there's something moving and it ain't us.
Excellent request, Malthus. Thank you. Hazel and Aliens. And we were asked, where do we go for holiday in Sweden? Well,
to the living room, to the patio.
I wanted to say that you should ask Slaygon, who was born and raised here, but then the next moment I realized that no, you shouldn't ask him because he spends his holidays in his living room.
Or in the studio.
Not that I'm complaining, not now.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Of course, we have two lovely cats as well, and they cannot be left alone for a long while. But sometimes I could see myself discovering some new European cities, maybe, or, well, going even further. I wasn't even outside Europe yet. I was close to the border, though, but... Anyway, I don't really know because, CJ Warlock said that in Poland we go to the seaside, north, or to the mountains, south. I'm well aware of those. I've been there, like both of the places, and they are all beautiful, I have to say. And yeah, basically these are the options, so they kind of can always decide, like, mountains or sea. What do you prefer? So
well, if we want mountains, we go to Norway. If we want the sea, we can just take a bus.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it from my colleagues as well that Norway is very much appreciated for the Swedes. Sweden is also beautiful, by the way, especially like the nature part. It's really nice, but they claim that once you cross Norway's border, you see the difference. So it's like...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I totally love Norway as well. So
it's like when they drew up the countries that they wanted, like Sweden, Norway, they went like... Swedes went like, mountain, yeah, fuck that shit, and drew a line, this is our side, you take that shit. And then it turns out, yeah, it's very, very beautiful, and they have oil.
Yeah, they picked their side right.
Who knew?
Right, who would have thunk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Martin, land holiday in front of the house, Sweden style, haha. No, it's Slaygon style, actually. And
Exactly.
He doesn't even go out of the house. This is his style. Yeah, I'm really not complaining. I mean, compared to the fact how much outgoing person I have been right now, I'm very surprisingly handling this quarantine well. I'm even surprised about myself, or I'm just getting old. That's the other explanation.
Yeah, and a scheduled weekly meeting in the dungeon to avoid everything else. It's like in here. It's like there's even the window is sealed shut.
Yeah, that was your choice, and obviously
yes, but you choose to come here every
not
week.
Not this week, and it all depends.
What? You didn't choose to come here and do a show this week.
This is the scheduled weekly meeting,
yes.
Right? Okay, then. Sorry, I have scheduled weekly meetings at work as well. I was just completely confused.
Yeah, we use this room as a meeting room for work as well. We have clashing meetings sometimes, and then we use this as a secondary kind of meeting room for those that clash.
Yeah. Hi, Magnar. Greetings. He is on Facebook. Hello. And he just joined us.
Hello, Magnar. And that there's sensor design.
Yep. And Michael Wildhagen said we plan to go to Sweden this year just for a week or so. Sadly, that won't happen this year. Fuck Corona. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Fuck Corona.
Yeah. Yeah. He cannot go out in direct sunlight, says Peter Clark to you, the Dark Lord. Hashtag the Dark Lord. Unbelievable. And you know what? When I tried to choose my apartment and I was looking through like all the apartments that I could just identify with, I was always looking for the brightest one. Like I have a lot of light, like nice big windows and everything. And then obviously I come together with the Dark Lord because this is how it has to be.
I have a big panorama window in the living room, and the afternoon sun comes in through that. In the summer, especially due to the tilt and all that shit. Around 1 in the afternoon, it starts shining through that big panorama window. And it doesn't stop until like 10 in the evening. So obviously you get the blinders to shut that fucking thing off.
Obviously the blinders are always down. Always down.
Always.
And I so got used to it that I don't even think of it actually to leave them up. Right at the start when I moved here and I was kind of doing things from home, not going to office and such, I kind of did it in the morning that I pulled it up. But not anymore. I kind of got used to it, I guess. Right. Never mind. We should play a song.
We should.
We totally should play a song.
We totally should.
I totally... Actually...
Oh, you totally...
I totally prepared our exclusive of the evening.
Exclusive? We don't have buttons like Boz does.
No, we will take care of that. Never mind. So we have an exclusive for today. And we should tell you that it's going to be released on Archeo very, very, very soon.
It's in the queue since yesterday. So whenever Qued gets around to it, it will be released.
Yep.
Hopefully tomorrow.
And if not tomorrow, then most probably this week. And it's Peter Clark's interpretation of Cybernoid 2, and he calls it the alt rock mix. Wasn't this amazing?
How good is that?
The Dark Lord has spoken.
The fart lord.
Fart Lord? Do you want to share something with us?
Yeah, I had blood pudding.
Uh-huh. That explains a lot. Don't continue. I had a blood pudding too. We don't want to go there. And yeah, there are like a lot of things floating around. Chubby, since a while, was asking me on Facebook, joining our show, if I remember him. Obviously, I remember you, Chubby. Come on, it's like, how could I forget like one of the Hungarian remixers? And we were even talking live on a party.
It's like me forgetting, I don't know, Mackay?
Yeah, exactly.
Or Instant Remedy?
Exactly. And
who are those guys
Chubby did
anyway?
pretty great remixes as well, by the way. And
Yes, he did.
Lala and Artlace should know that too. On the IRC channel, they are there. So yeah, lot of things floating around there. And yeah, I think I have met Chubby on around 4 years ago. No, 3. It must have been 3 years ago on a party.
Yeah, that rings a bell. I think you mentioned that about 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But regarding that song there, Michael Bildhagen on Facebook says, that really sounds like a whole band playing this live in one take. Amazing. And yes, it does.
Yeah, Peter knows how to use the instruments properly. We
Yes.
are having a lot of conversations about that. I mean, like 3 of us with Slaygon, and he tries to kind of teach me some sort of things, like insights when I have to pay attention how the musicians are playing in the video, and they do an amazing job. And my only problem is that I never played any instruments. So that makes it a bit difficult actually to pay attention to the point where they have to twist and tweak and do their thing with the guitar and you know, all those little tricks that make
the basic principle is to have a bit of give and take in there. So if you have one instrument doing something, there's another instrument to fill in after that one has faded out.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's so difficult for me. I mean, that part of the music was never easy, and I never particularly paid attention if it should be realistic or not. I just, that's a nice sounding instrument, so it's gonna be great.
Yeah, you mean like if you have like a sample or something of a guitar or a violin or whatever? You mean something like that? Or...
Yeah,
when you say realistic, it's not like a synthesizer.
Yeah, it's not like continuously keep like going like without any dynamic change or it just, you know, when you hate the artificial guitars going on because they don't have their tweaks and turns as the live guitars do. Yeah. So
yeah, it's like someone singing very flatly one note that is slightly off.
Please stop. Yeah, exactly.
To me, it's like someone dragging their nails over a blackboard, like, you know, that sound.
You got used to that from the cats.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard, you remember those blackboards in school?
Yeah.
If you kind of draw your nails over it, it sounds horrible.
It does.
Or a fork on a plate.
I know. I know. That is like, we have the same reaction to these things. It's just, I don't know. It's not obvious for me, but I'm going to promise that I will try to improve in that sense, because I think it would be amazing.
Oh, that wasn't a take on anything you do, by the way, at all.
No, I know, but I still know that I have to improve on that part. So it's not that I'm not aware of that. It's just, and then Michael Wildhagen says it's never too late to learn an instrument, Erika. Yeah, I know, but
we're in quarantine anyway, so I have a bongo drum. No, it's actually a small djembe.
It's tempting, but on the other hand, that time that I'm learning to play an instrument with, I could spend with composing and using all the instruments. Like, using all the instruments. My main aim was never to play an instrument live. I always wanted to compose, since I'm self-aware, like when I turned 13, my aim was to compose.
So you only became self-aware when you were 13?
No, I mean, you know what I mean.
What are you?
Jesus Christ, I'm an alien anyway. Never mind. So
no, I thought you were some sort of robot or whatever. Your AI wasn't allowed to become self-conscious until 13.
We are not in Westworld anymore. The season has ended. So
oh, that is so sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
But anyway, we can go to Electric City with the help of Spawatch because he requested a SID. And it's a 2-SID, and it's a SID from 2020, and it's made by Flex. Are you excited? Okay, yes. Then. And it says SID happens. SID happens, Electric City like, 2-SID.
It's like sit down.
Oh.
Sit down and relax.
Yep. So, Antti Hanula, aka Flex, Electric City, 2-SID, SID. Let's hope it plays. that was abrupt, but believe
It's
it
a
or
SID.
not, this was on the end of the SID. So this was the complete 5-minute SID, which is called Electric City, and it was made in 2020, and it's a 2-SID, and made by Antti Hannula, aka Flex. Thank you, Spawatch, for requesting this. And hi, Dex. Dex just joined our channel, IRC.
Yeah, he joined on YouTube as well.
Yeah, nice
Hello,
to see you
Dex.
around. Really cool. So, it's a very nice 2-SID thingy, I would say.
Oh, Jesper Klingvall, aka Skuggan, says, "Great! I didn't miss the instant remedy. I didn't miss instant remedy. I will make sure to listen next week." And he also says, "We are almost neighbors, just 5 kilometers apart."
Oh, how cool is that? Thanks for letting us know. It's a nice place to live, I think. So, I really like to live here. I should say that.
I mean, he probably lives 5 kilometers away from instant remedy.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, then. So, yeah, you haven't missed anything, and it will happen next week. And this show is sort of a test, and I really would still like if we could figure out what's going on with our high range, because we heard...
And mid-range.
And
the low end. And all the frequencies. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have have to download the show afterwards and compare the relay compressed audio with the video stream compressed audio, and see if I can fix that somehow. And I do believe I know what it is, but I need to do some experimentation.
Yeah. You do that, because next week we can't have glitches anymore.
Well, that's not a glitch as such. It's just a thing.
Yep. But as we said, next week we can't afford that. And last week, yeah, it was fun. But this is not how we planned the last week. So stay tuned for next week, because it's going to be great. And we really try to avoid anything that can kind of get into our way, so to speak. And we have a funny request here from Immortal.
Oh, wait, what?
Don't be Sheldon. This is how he starts to laugh usually in Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm. No, he laughs like...
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was a good imitation too. Oh my god, I'm living with the Sheldon. Well, in a sense, yeah, actually. But, yeah, the funny request is Jeroen Tel and Rod Thacker, what the fuck is going on? I definitely know this track. So now, please keep away your children from the radio and the speakers, because it's adult content, at least, well, in terms of
content.
Bad language. Content.
Yeah, exactly.
Content. I just can't. Don't be a cunt.
Adult accountant coming up.
Adult accountant. No, that's something else. People will associate to something completely else. So.
Oh, really?
I guess so. I might be naive. Anyway, Jeroen Tel and Rod Thacker, what the fuck is going on?
What
the fuck is going on? So, what the fuck is going on, Slaygon?
I think this thing that we're doing now is called a show.
Is it?
Or something, or a discussion, or I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah, then we both agree. And yeah, this request was Immortal's request, who was asking for this song a while ago, because it seems like people are great and amazing today, and they want to fill up our playlist completely, and I think they already did, so it very much seems like we are good, like, until the end of the show with requests, but yeah, if someone comes up with a very special thing, of course we can still probably dedicate some time with it, but now I kind of started to plan in my head how many songs we will be able to squeeze in still, because
a couple.
Yeah, there are like really nice songs there. One of them.
Yeah, so choose one, and we might play it.
Well, we might play all of them. No, not all of them, but yeah. For instance, Mordy was asking for one of my all-time favorite modules, which is not Starshine. It's a different all-time favorite module. And yeah, we definitely have to play that. I think it's very underrated.
Which one is it?
Well, will you figure out? It's Elwood.
I'm not too familiar with his mods. So
shame on you. It's not dark enough.
Yeah, it's what his Driller remix is why I made my Driller remix, because he didn't make it dark enough. Okay.
Yeah, that well, that is a very interesting inspiration, actually. So he inspired you, but not in a classic way, as we would say. So yeah,
well, I guess that is the classical way of inspiring someone. You hear something that inspires you, and then you want to do your version of it.
Well, that is very true. However, they can inspire you in several ways. Like, you can say that, if I would aim for that level, that would be challenging, but maybe I can. Or you can say, of course, that, no, there is no proper remix around of this, so I will do one. Or, no, I will never be able to do a remix of this song, because no, it's just too good, and the remixes are just too good, so it's just pointless to try. Oh, the latter one, don't listen to me, it's not worth it. Anyway, let's stay positive here.
Yeah, one of the reasons I stayed away from Last Ninja for such a long time was because I didn't want to fuck it up. So I had to get the help of both Necropolo and Westerling to actually complete that project.
And how great it turned out. So it was totally worth it.
Yeah, mixing and mastering wise could have been better, but I like overall where the song kind of went, at least. So yeah.
And the same reason for me with Starshine, but I changed my mind. Haha. Haha.
Haha.
Yes, because there is no such an interpretation around that I would say that I'm very pleased with.
Yeah.
So I really have to do my own.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do a better or worse, but I certainly will aim for something.
Better one would be something that you would like to do.
Well, at least for my ears.
Something you would want to hear.
Maybe others don't say that, but for my ears.
Something that you would want to hear.
Dex is...
Could you take your headphones off?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you, I just see other things
just
as
ignore
well.
me.
No, I didn't ignore you. Martin Land first said, but Ziona, and Dex said, request Ziona dancing through the room. Yeah, well.
Yeah, we'll switch on the overhead camera. It's you could probably see her dancing around here. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh my. Well, one of my favorite modules is coming up, so maybe now or never,
I'll just stay clear.
You'll just stay clear.
Yeah, I'll move my chair and move out of your way so you have some room to move.
Oh my god. No, I will dance sitting. I know it's not the same, but still, it feels more natural right now. Anyway, Morty wants to hear Elwood and Sick on Monday. XM, not strictly Commodore related, but damn good track. I know. I think the same. So definitely we will play it, even if Slaygon is against it because it's not strictly Commodore related.
Is that a mod that you're
It is
gonna,
an XM.
off of YouTube thingy? Could you send me that link on IRC?
Because you want to...
Yes.
Yeah, right. Hang on a minute, then I shouldn't start to play it.
No, you shouldn't.
I really try to aim for that, but you say on IRC. I don't have any entities here. I'm
Facebook
so sorry.
Then or whatever.
Jesus. Just the problems. Facebook. You have Facebook open, right?
Yeah,
you
just,
do. Excellent. Where are you here?
Send it to you.
It's you. It's
send it
I
to
have
you.
to send it to me. I'm sorry. That is very schizophrenic, to be honest.
It is very.
But there we go.
It's kind of nice and all that because
You
then
got
I
it.
can pick it up right here.
You got it.
Yes, I did. Hold on. Just
And-
gonna open that and do that. And woohoo! We got it. All right.
You got it. So
I got it.
It is done now.
It is done now.
It is done. Don't forget to stop.
Now.
Isn't this a great track?
It's a nice track.
I know, it is only nice for you. Come on. People are saying, sit still, dance. Then I don't know who to listen to. I'm so sorry. Well, the previous track was...
You get some love from my brother on YouTube as well.
Oh, lovely. And I send love to him as well.
He says, go, 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 Ziona!
What have you done?
You apparently have the same motto as Proper Disco, which is one of his projects.
That is very true, actually. We have the same motto and we love the same type of music.
Indeed.
So I know, I understand everything now. Completely. So wasn't this a great track, Alpa? I know that you agree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
He does.
I know. So, I0 said that he wants to hear Mackey to live show in the near future. Well, I had Mackey as a guest like in 2017.
Yeah, it was a while ago. We should call him.
And actually, he did a new remix, so we have actually to...
we have reason to call him back.
Yeah, that would be nice. To ask him if he has any other plans.
Yeah, Max Levine is heading for bed. Good night. Sleeping tight.
Nighty night. Not 99. No, 99.
99.
I'm sorry, I got
Fish
confused.
Luftballons.
Yeah, right. Easy. Just do what you like to do. If you want to dance, do it. Otherwise, don't. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Boss says that it's everything but dancing, but that is his opinion. And I said, I also don't give a fuck about it. It's his show. He can say fuck off. And it's my dancing. And if anyone doesn't like it, then they can just close their eyes. Yeah, this is how it works.
Yeah. And Morty said, quality uns. And yes, it is.
Totally. Yeah, Elwood has a few pieces that I kind of got hooked on for a while. I think definitely Second Monday was the first one, and probably because of that and because of other reasons as well, remains the all-time favorite from him. But there are some other nice tracks as well from him that are worth to mention.
Yeah,
like Fall from Sky.
Yeah, for me, on the remixing side of things, I really love his Driller.
I know you do. And it wasn't dark enough.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. So
Dax says 2 glasses of champagne will activate your dance mode. She doesn't need any champagne to get her dance mode.
I definitely don't need champagne. He needs champagne, or beer rather.
No, not champagne.
Not champagne. Oh my God, how could you tell that? Jesus, horrible. No, beer, obviously. But I had actually
a few shots.
I had Magnar's. That's one of my favorite ciders.
It's almost like Magnar.
Almost like Magnar. Magnar, if you are listening.
She was drinking you today.
That sounds really bad. Anyway, it's a dry cider, and as something like this, it's a rare thing. So most of the places don't really know what dry cider is, and they don't serve it. But you can get it at Systembolaget, which is the national alcohol shop here in Sweden. So that is cool. So yeah, I don't like the very sweet drinks. I guess that's the main problem with the normal cider for me, but sometimes I drink it anyway.
Yeah, some of the sweeter ciders you do like, actually.
Yeah, until a certain extent, like 1 glass and that's it. So after that I cannot have a second one because it's so sweet. But from that I can easily have like probably 2 or 3
oh my God,
evening.
You drunk tard.
I know. You better not say anything.
Yeah, Morty, dry cider is question mark, etc.
It's not question mark.
It's wet.
No,
the dry cider is wet.
Your IRC client
yes,
doesn't see the character.
I know, but mine is broken.
He pointed this.
I know.
So.
But mine says question mark. So I was responding to that as in dry cider is wet.
Yeah, that wasn't funny, but because you see only the question marks. The other IRC clients show it.
I have a 7-bit character set on here.
I guess that's your problem. So anyway,
I'm old school. I only do ASCII.
I should send you some Apfelwein from Frankfurt. Frankfurt.
Yeah, that would be
which
nice.
Which is actually very dry-sided. That sounds great, Martus.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that's promising.
Yeah. And Dax is asking a technical question. Do you have Shure microphones?
Yes.
Sure we do.
Sure we do.
Sure we do.
Totally.
They are called SM7B. Both of these. Same. This one and that one.
And I have my SM58 somewhere.
Yeah, no, I don't actually. Because I gave it away to... Who was it? Oh, shit. It was the first microphone, a real microphone that I got when I started doing live shows. I got it from a fellow broadcaster over at 7-Up Radio, they were called back then. Nowadays they're called Radio 7, I think. They won a bunch of awards, like radio-related awards and whatnot. But he donated an SM58 to me. So that was the first microphone.
Wow.
Had no idea what to do with it because when I plugged it in, nothing happened. No, you need phantom power. What?
That's the first thing that I know.
What the fuck
I
is
had
that?
the same.
48 volts? It's a microphone! Come on, people!
I had exactly the same story when I wanted to... What?
Banan covertly calls Slaygon a... Question mark is what I see.
Yeah, I guess I have to put these Chinese or whatever characters to Google Translate, then we will understand. And the SM58 and is definitely, Peter Clark says as well what I wanted to say, that SM58 is mostly for live performances anyway. But the funny thing is that I also put my hands on non-used mint condition SM58 when I aimed for broadcasting for Slay Radio first. And I was very happy with it, and I noticed exactly the same thing as you did. Like, I ordered the microphone, it looks great, oh, it's amazing, I see it, and then I plug it in, and nothing happens. And then I started to read it up, and oh my god, it needs phantom power. Now I need a new sound card as well. Oh my god, all of a sudden I spent loads of money, and I don't even know yet if I will be able to broadcast for you guys. So it's like, shit, now I really have to get to it. This is how all my Slay Radio related things have started. So, but I still have my SM58.
Yeah, bothers me a bit that I can't remember. Maybe I gave it to Tron because he was doing something.
Okay, he deserves it. That's fine then.
But it was someone who was doing something that needed an SM58. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, yeah.
Anyway, now let's proceed with the request because we don't have that much time left. So, how about playing? Actually, Daimo's request, which is a Moonov and Commando main theme remix.
Sounds great.
Yay. So, Moonov and Commando main theme remix. And Necropolo joined us on Facebook. Hi.
And Boz joined us on YouTube.
Hi,
Hello, Boz.
And Lala, bad news for you. We already played Crazy Comets from Mackay Comet Non-Stop Mix in memory of Florian Schneider. So he also didn't forget about it. But too late, we played that track in the first hour exactly because of that reason. So sorry. Because he requested it at slightly at 10:30.
Oh.
So yeah. Bit late. But anyway, next time might be.
Oh, you can just rewind and re-listen.
Yeah.
Later.
I guess the point of the live show is that now he sticks with us and maybe later he can just go back to it. Oh gee, still a lot of requests are there.
Necropolo says, I miss you guys. We miss you too.
Yeah, totally. And it's like, it's so funny because today I can tell you that several people joined us here, but here is Chubby, here is Necro, here is Artlace, here is Lala.
And Johan Andersson.
And Johan Andersson as well, but he's from Sweden.
Yeah,
that's the
true.
difference.
Oh, you mean you were referring to your fellow Hungermen?
My fellow Hungermen are around here, and I'm mentioning this because last week we started to do a bit of dig up on statistics, which I found it quite interesting that if I thought of remixers that I know, where they come from by countries, right? And when I mean by countries, it also matters how many people live in those countries.
You mean per capita?
Yeah, per capita. Yeah, you know the proper expression for that in English. And turns out that for some odd reason, don't exactly know why, in the middle, in the heart of Europe, this little country called Hungary, which is the population equals to Sweden, and we all know that Sweden is the center of Commodore 64 remixing by every means, because, well, a lot of remixers are coming from here. Slay Radio by accident is also located here. Still...
No, it's not by accident. I was born here.
Really? Okay. And you weren't an accident. Thanks for sharing this.
Well, that I do not know, actually. So it may or may not have been an accident. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, and Cargo just sent me a message. I hear you too with Net Radio app. Oh, I read
Radio app?
Net Radio app. He's listening in from somewhere else.
Huh?
But Cargo, I kind of have some sort of very small hopes that maybe there could be an Arrow party later. But you know, he is one of the main organizers. But we talked about this today. I already mentioned that it is officially cancelled. So, well, I hope. He's in the car. He's probably driving. Oh my God, I shouldn't bother him with these things right now.
Shut up, he's gonna crash.
Yeah, anyway, take care and all of that. But so back to the per capita topic. I find it very interesting that if I count with the population and with the number of remixers, Hungary is quite high up in the ranks. It's like top 5, and we don't have a...
Have you counted yet? I asked Elman to do this, actually, to get me a list of the remixers and which countries they are from.
Yeah.
But he couldn't do that due to GDPR, so he's going to actually produce a data set of per capita remixers.
Yeah, right.
For each country in
I guess
Europe.
for now we can manually think of remixers that we know where they come from. But I think it's like how the region splits up. I wanted to do like a colored map, how they kind of compare.
Or like a heat map.
Yeah, heat map where the remixers or most of the remixers are. And Scandinavia, definitely. Most of them here and in the UK, obviously. And then a bunch of them like in Germany. And some in Poland as well, but
quite a few actually in Poland.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like the proportions are different, because in Poland there are like 40 million people living. So if we count Sweden 10 million, Hungary 10 million, Poland 40 million, Germany, I don't know it, but probably it was like 80 million people. It's like a lot.
Something like that. Yeah,
exactly.
It's a bunch, a shit bunch, and then some.
And I think I counted 11 remixers that I know of for these 10 million people that I know of. I know the most of, at least. So not too bad, but we will keep digging, and maybe we can come out with a heat map like at one point.
That would be fun to see, actually.
Definitely, it would be fun to see. I just started to wonder about that because I knew that I know a few names, and some of those guys are actually here with us listening, and it just made me think that why these things are happening. Yeah, Malthus confirmed, Germany, 82 million people. So yeah, we can mention there Thomas Zittert, Markus Schneider, Dr. Future,
Elman,
definitely Dax as well.
Romeo Knight.
Yeah, so it's like we can get there. It's just we have to count with bigger population, right? So
yeah, and Elman has the data. So yeah.
Yeah, so we will see what we can do about it in the future. And now I think I lined up something for Banan, who is still amazing because the bots are still working on IRC. So thank you very much for the fix, Banan. And he wants to hear, he was very specific about that. Funny, listen. Ziona's second favorite Flimbo's Quest remix.
Second favorite?
Second favorite, not the first favorite.
I kind of can get to my favorite, but my second favorite, I don't even know how to get there.
Right, I was wondering about that too. I was briefly going through the list, and I think that I could name this as my second favorite. It's MRT and In-Game Boogie, Flimbo's Quest. that was nice, I think.
Indeed. Very swingy and stuff. Or boogie or whatever.
Or
what
just
shall I call it?
simply nice, like Modi says.
Yeah,
nice.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Very nice, indeed.
Right.
Yep, and dear Christian Busch, aka your brother, right?
No.
No, Christian Busch, sorry.
Björkander.
Yeah, Björkander. Oh, Jesus. How could I mix that up? Anyway, he wants to hear...
I'm sure Björkander has some bush, but that's besides the point.
Sorry. Anyway, he wants to hear Max Levine and Disaster Blaster, and I couldn't find the track, and I don't know where to look for it.
I don't recognize that
here.
one either. And Max Levine went to bed. Oh, Max.
So we cannot ask him to bed.
Max, if you re-listen to this, or anyone who knows Max, actually, I could just send him a message on Facebook as well. I'll actually do that after the show. Ask him to send him his whole catalogue of songs, because that could be fun. He's really into this up-tempo stuff. So, should be really fun.
Yep, it should be. So let's see what we know for later. Maybe not now. And Cargo confirmed that unfortunately Arok seems unlikely now. They are still maybe possibly, but this is something that we cannot really take for granted. Push it back in time, but we don't know. We just don't know. And there might be some autumn happenings like I think actually I place my bet now, but this is also nothing that you should take for granted. This is just my guess, my wild guess here, that I think X can happen because X is at the end of November.
So yeah.
End of November, start of December. That is kind of there is a chance if there is not a big major disaster happening.
Yeah, it's like if nothing really fucking funky happens with this corona shit, then hopefully this will kind of calm down by then, and we have some sort of travel going on and all that shit, and that would be so fucking nice.
Yeah, indeed. We will see. So it's like nothing that we dare to say for granted right now. But if I could take a guess, I think that BitLive and X have a chance to happen this year. And I really, really want them to happen. That would be so awesome. That would be so
fucking nice.
Yeah, and maybe an Arok, maybe at some point. But it's like Arok has a tradition to happen at summer, not an accident.
Like beginning of August.
Yeah,
Last
exactly.
year it was like the first weekend of August. They stole our weekend. Oh wait, we are not doing. We're not doing any Slave Radio gatherings now, anyway.
What? Malthus says they cancelled the Oktoberfest? Hang on a minute.
Yes, they did. The Germans cancelled the Oktoberfest.
No, really?
Yeah.
October is like very much far away in time still.
Yeah, but that is a thingy that kind of gathers millions and millions and millions of people.
Well, okay.
So that's kind of different from a retro party with a few hundred people.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Understandable.
Okay, I accept. Anyway. Well, not good, but...
Oh, and Magnar says the Netherlands has extended the 1.5 meter distance, which does not make X possible, I think. Yeah, for now, depends on where things are going later on over summer and in the autumn. X is still in late November. So there's still a chance. Oh,
and Martin Land, I think, I kind of remember that from my readings, and I completely forgot about it, to be honest, that Oktoberfest is in September traditionally. Yeah, sorry about that. So sorry about that. Never mind. Anyway, now it's just speculation. We cannot really take anything for granted, but we will see.
Yeah, but we can hope.
Yeah, let me play a track here. Because
Yes,
like
play
I
a
still
track.
wanted to play tracks, and it seems like we are running out of time here. So Stefan Reuter said, glad to hear you again this Thursday. Would you mind playing something from Turrican? You pick, best. Thank you. How about some Dax?
That sounds great because he's with us on YouTube.
Well, not only because he is with us on
Well,
YouTube,
but he is with us on
with
YouTube.
us on IRC,
On IRC
as
as
well.
well, yes.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's always a good bet, so I place my
Indeed.
bet. Yes, and this is Turrican 2 theme Dex remix. Turrican 2 theme by Dax. Yay! And that brings us to probably the last track of the evening, right? So we will line up this one. Well, I already lined it up. So anyway, but before that, we might talk about one or two things here. For instance, I saw on Facebook in the comments that Peter Clark and Acropolo started to talk with each other. Yay! And since I know both of you guys, I don't know how well, but I know you. I would suggest that you guys, you should talk with each other.
Oh,
I
definitely.
mean, not only in comments. You write message to each other.
Yeah, just befriend each other right now and start talking. Both of you guys love guitars. You will have endless talks about guitars.
Not only guitars.
And
I think a lot of things.
And life and everything, because both of them are deep thinkers and all that shit. So, yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah. So, make sure that you don't proceed without befriending each other and writing a message, because I'm pretty sure that will be necessary. With Peter, we have like very long conversations already, like for weeks now. And even more things coming up in the future. But we will see.
Things coming up.
Things coming up. Anyway. Leo says the show is almost over. Who stole 2 hours of tonight's show? Well,
I'm sorry, must have been us.
Yeah. It all got improved since the remix news, I think.
Indeed,
then
I think
all
that's
got better.
So much of a welcome kind of element to the show once a month. Really
Definitely. Yeah. So thank you once again, Leo, for this amazing job, and keep going.
Oh, sorry, knocking the microphone a bit.
What are you doing?
Stupid shit. Never mind me. Go on.
Well, I did that in the past, and Andy Andy Wessels did some suggestions here. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that we can play that, but I prepared a wind-down tune accordingly, since everyone is devastated due to Kraftwerk now. So I guess that we should definitely finish the show with that. I just noticed that Martin Land also asked for Gamma Sutra's Kraftwerk remix, which we also played, by the way, because Tough 64 also requested that.
Yeah, we kind of went heavy on the Kraftwerk side of things early in the show.
And Peter confirmed, Erika, already done. Okay, cool. Cool. Very nice.
Excellent.
So yeah, I think that we approached the point of the show where we need to say goodbye.
Bye-bye then. See ya.
Oh, Jesus Christ, again. Not again.
But it was lovely to have you, and it was lovely to be here. And I hope to see you again next week with Instant Remedy.
Well, for Instant Remedy, you don't have to hope we confirm the date, so...
Well, hope to see you, meaning the other side of the people, or the people on the other side of this thing.
Yeah.
Hope to see them.
I just know that they will be there. I'm not hoping for that. Since Instant Remedy is Instant Remedy, and obviously...
That is very true.
Obviously, probably we will have more listeners than usual on the next week's show. And yeah, prepare yourselves, brace yourselves, because he will be our guest. And finally, we will make that happen. Mm-hmm. That interview that we supposed to do last week. But now with better settings, hopefully. Better cameras, better studio.
I just noticed how annoying this is when I do this.
you have like free hands, so what's wrong with that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Poltergeist the other side, says Martin Land. Not if Instant Remedy gets Corona, Malthus. Jesus Christ, no, he doesn't.
TDK joined us as well. Said, sorry I didn't say hi as I've been doing other stuff whilst listening.
Hi, TDK.
Yeah, hi.
Nice to see you around.
Indeed.
Maybe Corona gets instant remedy. Lol.
Yeah, let's hope not. Either way, we are finishing up and hope to see you next week, as mentioned earlier, for the instant remedy kind of thing. It seems to have boiled down to a bit of a slow poison at this point. So, yeah. Sorry.
That's why Martin Land said that instant Corona gets instant remedy.
Yeah.
That would be nice, actually.
But that is very nice, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of getting the slow poison, which the Corona is.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, take care, people. And we will see you next week. And we will be here for sure. And thank you all for sticking with us. And thank you for requesting songs. And we certainly will be back. And I prepared as a wind-down tune Rumble, The Master of Illusion, and Bulldog Kraftwerk mix, obviously.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Tight.
See you around. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Tron of the Subversive Elements. I'm calling on behalf of Slay Radio.
What do you need, kid?
Well, I sent you an email, but I didn't get a reply yet. We're trying to get a celebrity on one of the shows. And
you need something moved?
No, we just want a celebrity in one of the shows to, entertain the audience. And since the majority of the listeners are absolute Star Wars geeks...
Hey, don't group me in with them. I'm not with those guys.
No, it's just that, the radio station is all about remixes of games of the good old Commodore 64.
Right.
And, they're all nerds and...
Can't argue with that.
Yes, well, they probably all have seen the Star Wars movies about a zillion times, so I thought it would only be logical to try and get one of the cast to co-host one of the shows. Take a look at the email and the pictures of the studio I've sent you.
That looks pretty good. What do you think? Yeah, I bet it's cramped. I doubt they had Wookiees in mind, pal.
It's located on planet Earth in the Sol system.
Great, the middle of nowhere. I hope there's a cantina over there.
Well, I'm sure there is one. But we were hoping that you could answer some questions from your fans.
We can do that.
And comment on some remixes.
Can do.
And, anything else you're good at?
I'm pretty handy with a blaster.
Oh, that won't be necessary. And of course, there will be a webcam in the studio, so the listeners can actually see you. So basically, all you have to do is just sit there, speak into the mic, and be beautiful.
If you want to pay me for sitting here, it's your credits. When do we get paid?
We could offer you a second-hand Commodore 64 when you arrive.
I always wanted one of those.
And hey, I'll even throw in a free TCP packet.
Wait a minute. I wasn't born yesterday. What's the catch?
Well, we were kind of hoping that you would do this for free as a sort of mutual promotional thingy.
Why can't I get paid for jobs like this?
Because it's a non-profit radio station, totally dependent on donations.
What a wonderful idea!
It's hard enough to keep it running as it is. And they even got some competition recently from Parallax, who has...
Sorry, but I've got my own problems to worry about. If you have a job for me, one that pays, feel free to look me up. Until then, watch it! Looks like I got company.
Listen, I can tell that you're busy.
Let's take them out, Chewie. We can outmaneuver them.
If you could just drop by when you're in the neighborhood, then we can record a show in advance and...
No more discussions.
Commodore 64. 8-bit. No shit.
Slay Radio.